So I believe last year you were at a meeting where we were looking to improve our parks here for the community, for the kids, and I decided to write a couple grants for improvement here in Ford City. And our first grant that we wrote was to improve Boulder Park by making a more of a tot lot. We wanted each area of that park to address a certain age group. So we're going to have something that's for kids 0 to 5. We already have a 5 to 12, and we are putting in a 12 and above. And we're going to do a sport court, which is a multi-court, kind of like deck hockey, with basketball and other variations of netting games there in the park. It should be a very nice addition to Boulder Park.
Okay. Now, how did you get grants for this?
Well, we worked closely with DCNR to get this grant, and we were able to obtain the grant, get approval, and also with every grant is a cash match, and we've been building a good relationship with Snyder's Charitable Foundation, and they help us out with the cash match of $7,500 for our part.
Okay, so the grant is how much?
The grant is for $70,000. It was originally for $60,000, and then they gave us an additional $10,000 for improvements.
Now, when you say improvements, so in other words, you had the plan, but then you decided to do a few extra things? Or?
Right. So we could do some things like, bleachers, or maybe even like another tot feature for kids. So we haven't even thought how we're going to apply that. But I want this new enhancement for Ford City to be an all ages type of park where the whole family can come and have a good time and spend the day there.
This is only in Boulder.
Oh, yeah, right. This is only in Boulder. You can only, from my understanding, you can only write one grant a year for park improvements. So we worked on Boulder first.
Okay, so they announced that you do have the grant?
Yes, we do.
And when do you start?
We are hopefully having companies come out to look at the site, and I would like to see the implementation sometime in April, May. I would like to have it in use by summertime.
Okay. And so part of this is a deck hockey piece.
Yes, it is deck hockey. We find that if we, basketball, I think, just like any other sport, comes in and out of popularity. So if we address, multiple sports with one sport court, that may appeal to the masses of the community. So,
well, deck hockey is a big deal. It's there's all kind of teams that are local here, and they play it a little bit of everywhere. And of course, you'll be the first one to sign up for the adult team, right?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to skate.
Well, deck hockey, I don't know. I don't
know if you can use rollerblades or not, but yeah, no. So, but no, it's going to be great. We have a mock-up here of what the court should look like, but this is just a mock-up, and it'll be nice.
Looks like it's lit for at nighttime too.
It will. It'll be lit. We addressed lighting last year at Boulder Park to make sure it was lit for the kids, and we're just going to enhance that this year as well.
Now, is this also some of the lighting, the solar lighting you were looking into, or not?
No. Well, no. The solar lights went on our trail up between 2nd and 3rd Avenue, and we tried a freestanding solar light post, which works well. So I think in the future we may be looking towards trying to light our ends of the trail the whole way up and down. So that's the plan with that. But there's many improvement projects I'd like to see at the parks, and hopefully this is one of many.
Chief, you also this First Friday idea was yours, coming on as also the borough manager piece. And so is that going to be a component this year as well?
Yes, there's actually going to be even more so. So we're going to have our 6 First Fridays, and we're going to have our 6 Dinner Truck Wednesdays. So those will fall probably mid-month on like the 2nd or 3rd Wednesday every month. And it'll be like a a limited number of trucks, maybe anywhere between 4 and 6. And what those Dinner Truck Wednesdays are going to do, they're going to move around town to kind of like showcase what's in town. So to take people over to, this area where we have the new burger restaurant, maybe over on the 9th Street where we have the flower shop, and we have the sub shop. Then we'll move it down to the new hair care salon, and we're just going to use that as a way to showcase more of town.
Okay, so how will people know where it's going to be located? Just
it'll
drive
be
around
announced
town?
every month. No, it'll be announced every month where it's going to be. So, I think everyone's liked the food. Almost all the events, as far as First Friday go, is going to be on 4th Street again, except for September, for our pediatric cancer event, and that'll be in the park. So,
anything else that you're doing we need to know about?
I am working on several grants, but until it's official, I really can't make any announcements. But look for some more grants here in the future. Park improvement, trail improvements, anything to give families something to do here locally. But yeah, Snyder's has been. We've been building a nice partnership with Snyder's Charitable Foundation, and we've expressed with them how we want to improve, and they were very receptive to working with Forge City, and they were very happy to help us out. So.
What about the parking situation? Some people have talked about, your planning commission was talking about the parking meters and that type of thing. Is there still a study going on about that, of their use, where they should be, where they should not be?
In relation to the parking, we know that the community is, Forge Street was split, from once that whole renovation took place, from the 2-hour to the 2-hour peak parking to the non-metered parking. It's up for discussion. I mean, it's a very hot topic. I mean, people are split on both sides of the fence, and I'm analyzing the activity as it comes in. So at the moment, everything's calm. So, and I know there's not a good remedy that's immediate. I want to have a more calculated, well thought out remedy to make sure everyone's happy.